3. We are live at the McConathy Farm. This is a rescue team and a rescue that you'd never even believe. It's a farm sanctuary, and we're so glad to be here in Lexington. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
There's my buddy Bertha, who's managed to get us down here today. Thank you for telling me about this event.
Thank you so much for showing up. This is our annual fundraising event for the McConathy Farm Rescue Team.
I love it.
And this is our big event. Our main goal here is for family fun and everybody to see our horses.
Yes.
And we hope to really show you some of the horses that have been rescued in the past.
Love it.
A new one that we've just got in.
Yay.
And show you what the good things that we do down here.
All right, this looks like a matching pair here. From their hats to their shirts to their boots.
Yeah, well.
Mr. and Mrs. McConathy, I presume?
Actually, I'm Dave McMillan. This is Lisa McConathy.
Close.
We are married.
Awesome. I love it.
The farm, Lisa's had the farm
Years
for
and years
17
and
years, so we
Wow.
kept the farm the same name as McConathy when we got married.
I like it. It's fantastic. So tell me about what you guys do. I want to know what your mission is.
Basically, we work real close with the Humane Society.
Good.
We get a lot of horses that they take in on seasonment. Most of them's undernourished,
Wow.
not been taken care of, or abandoned.
Yeah.
We bring them in. We get them all their medical stuff done.
Good.
Teeth, feet. Ishmael Garcia is our
There's our
farrier.
farrier right there. I love it. Good
A
deal.
lot of the horses' needs has to start from the feet up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So once Ishmael gets his part done, we get on, we get the weight put back on them. We just play with them. I mean, they're loved.
Training, a little assessment.
I love it. That's fantastic.
And then we try, and we have another trainer that's not here. His name's Todd Slusher.
Mm-hmm.
He does all our assessments. We try to make them well, see if we can make them trail horses, some jumper horses, or companion horse
They're
companions.
not able to be ridden.
And then if not, we make, like say, companion horses or pasture pets.
Well, sounds fantastic. It sounds like a great plan, and you guys have had a great fundraiser here today. Look at these guys. They're just all enjoying themselves so much. Everybody's been out here having time in the bouncy houses. There's a big game area set up. You've got all kinds of booths. And I came down late because I was out flying this morning at the Aviation Festival, but these silent auction items are beautiful. How are we doing on these, Bertha? Are we making some money on the silent auction?
We are. We're doing so well. All of these items have been donated by various merchants in Lexington.
You notice I'm looking at the cookies.
Boarders, different people.
A little hungry here.
We've got $100 gift cards from a fabulous restaurant here in Lexington called the Merrick Inn.
Yes.
It's already gone.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
We have wine that was donated from Gene Ferris Winery. We have a fabulous, this is for the horse person, a Southern States basket full of anything
Very
you need for your
nice.
horses.
Very nice. Look
Ale
at that.
81 donated a lot of cases of Ale 8 for us, since it's
Cool.
a Kentucky drink.
Absolutely. Look at all this fun stuff. We got some wine.
We have one.
Got
dog
some
cookies
books. We got
from
cookies.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yay.
Donor, perfect pet.
That was so sweet of them. I love
Yes.
that. And some Merry Christmas baskets as usual. There's also some stuff from UK, which everybody loves in this part of the country. Some beautiful horse photographs.
Yeah, they're actually drawings. A lady did the paintings.
That's
And
amazing.
these are drawings.
That's
and she
amazing.
donated these from her.
I love it. That's beautiful.
In woodwork. We have a gentleman that does woodwork, and he's one of our vendors here today.
Home sweet
Bend
home.
over to your left, you'll see one of our rescues just taking a walk.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
rescue.
Come here. Talk to me about him.
Okay. His name's Bodan. He's a 19-year-old quarter horse.
19 years old.
He was
What a
actually in
beauty.
owner's surrender.
What a beauty.
Owner just couldn't take care of him no more, so we brought him in.
Hey, baby. How you
And,
doing? I'll put my
Candace-
camera back
Candace
low
is
so
one
he
of our
doesn't see
main
it.
volunteers.
Candace, thank you so much.
And she's very, she goes with us on a lot of our rescues.
I love that.
She
Hi,
adopted
babe.
Bodan, so he now lives with her.
Well, how is he to ride, Candace?
He's great. He actually has an injury on his back leg. It's a
No.
frozen muscle, basically. So he's got a little hitch in his giddy up, but it doesn't bother him, and he goes on trail rides. He's been in all over Kentucky and Tennessee, and he is a great trail horse.
Well, he looks like he is, and he's got a beautiful build, and I love quarter horses. I grew up with them, so it's always fun to see. Let me see what that head feels like. You like that? Scratchy scratch?
Oh, yeah.
What a good baby. I'm so glad you've got him. 19. How old do quarter horses live to in your experience, Candace?
They're anywhere between 25 and 30 years old.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've lived up to 40.
Yeah, he's
Got-
19, but he's not
I know.
an old guy. He's got lots of life in him and lots of trail rides to go.
very, very fit, too. I tell you what, you've done a good job with him. Thank you for doing that. Let's go.
I just happened to see him walking by.
You know, that was perfect. Let's talk about some of the other things. By the way, what are you going to do with these auction items if they don't sell today?
We're going to do an online sale.
Can you put them online? I was just going to suggest that because I know that a lot of people would love this stuff and would love to bid on it.
We've got some great bids, and we started something new this year called Buy It Now.
Yeah?
And we have sold a lot of baskets. What you're seeing here is a lot less than we had this morning when we started. We had double rows on these tables.
Well, I heard the Buy It Now has worked at several auctions that I've been at because it's just give them the money for the top price and it's done.
It's doing great, and that way they know what they're getting.
I love it.
They want it right then. They don't want to wait around. And the silent auction finishes at 4 p.m.
Perfect.
We will be calling people, and we have people browsing up and down the aisle checking their bids to see if they've been outbid.
I think we've got somebody else who just popped into the picture and who's leaving. You want to tell me about him, David?
That's Miss P. Her registered name Stars Perfection. That is my personal horse.
She's beautiful.
She's Kentucky Mountain. She's 19 years old,
Wow, again.
and she just loves attention. This is one of our neighbors, Annabelle,
Aw.
and Annabelle loves her. So she's just walking around.
I love the fact that you've got kids that are involved and so learning so early to be involved in rescue. You're developing a whole new generation of folks just like yourselves.
That's what we hope.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, what's set up in the barn?
Hey, we can go in here and look.
You
I
got
don't
some
know what
more.
kind of shape it's
You
in.
got some more. Let me let
You
Annabelle.
Go ahead and put her in that paddock with that other horse.
Hey, Annabelle, before you go, I want to ask you.
Annabelle.
Before you go, I want to ask you a question. Come here. Show me this beautiful, beautiful horse. I understand this is David's personal horse. Hi, Precious. You want to tell me a little bit about her?
She's really sweet.
Come here. Come over on this
Come
side
over on
so
this
I
where
can
she
hear
see
you.
you.
Here we go. She's really sweet. How many years have you been around horses? You look like you know what you're doing.
Since I was 6.
And how old are you now?
12.
Yep. Oh, so half your life. That's pretty fantastic. You're just a beauty.
And Annabelle's actually,
You're a beauty.
they have their own farm. They do their own milk. They raise their own eggs.
Wow. Totally self-sustained.
Yeah.
Well, when the nuclear bombs fall, I'm coming to Annabelle's house.
Exactly right.
Take
And it's
care of
only
me.
Half a mile down the road.
Wow, that's
And
fantastic.
they have miniature Jersey cattle
Aw.
for milk and things, and their eggs and their ducks, and they will bring the stuff around here. And we're all customers too of the local
I bet you are.
organic eggs.
Oh, that
We're
sounds
going to
delicious.
turn Miss P out with our newest rescue.
Wonderful.
So we can go ahead
Yeah,
and
let's
meet
go
her.
over and talk to her
Because
because.
they're actually the same breed of horses. So, I mean,
So
you can
tell me
see
about Kentucky Mountain. What's that? It looks like it's got a little sturdier leg than a lot of
they've
horses
got a
I've
lot
seen.
more leg underneath
Yep.
them. They were actually bred for workhorses.
Oh boy.
And in the eastern mountains, these horses are called 90 to 100 mile a day horses.
Oh dear God,
They
isn't
would
that
ride
amazing?
them to their jobs, then they would use them as plow horses, then they would turn around and ride them back home.
Holy smoke, that's
And
amazing.
this little girl here, she's a Kentucky Mountain.
Come here,
and
baby doll.
She's in a bandit case.
She
Courtney and I
needs-
went and got her, I don't know, Tuesday. So
She needs a little weight on her, doesn't she?
She needs a lot of weight on her.
How
and
old
her
is
feet
she?
were very bad shape. She's
I
only
bet.
7.
Oh.
But her and Miss P are the same breed, and Miss P don't normally get along with too many other horses. She loves this one. I don't know
Maybe
if she knows
she's
sick.
mothering her a little
She
bit.
don't know if she. Let me have
Oh,
her, honey.
you spoke just
too
a moment
soon.
too soon, David.
Get her in here.
That's very good. Oh boy, that's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? That horses.
It's the chain of command.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the pack mentality.
She's the alpha female.
Yep.
And she'll do the same thing to the geldings.
Yep.
The stallions.
I bet.
She's the boss mare.
I bet. She's
You can see
gorgeous.
the hip bones,
I can. God love her.
and they
Aw.
have her on They're on limited amount of feed. You cannot feed
Right.
them too much at one
Right.
time.
Right.
Yeah, because they'll call it.
Just like when we find an emaciated dog, it's the same thing.
Exactly, the same thing.
They're fed every so often, and then the hay. But she is a nuzzler. She is so appreciative
Aw.
of the help and the care. She knows that she's safe
Yeah.
and that she's going to be taken care of.
Well, I tell you what.
It's going to be like probably a year in the making before we can get her to looking like Miss P.
Yeah. She's a gorgeous little horse, and she's only 7 years old.
Yes.
What happens for the most part when you guys find an animal? Is it because people have lost their farm? It's because they've just moved? It's because some horrible thing has befallen them?
All the above.
Yeah.
They've
We
lost
have-
jobs. Some of them can't feed. Some of them, I don't want to say don't care, but they truly, it's an afterthought sometimes.
Right. Well, it's like I deal with in Louisville when somebody says, I'm moving my father to a nursing home and we got to get rid of his dog. When is he moving? Today.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, start thinking ahead a little bit.
They're not a piece of furniture. They're family.
That's right. Well, in Kentucky, they're their owned property, which really sucks because they should be, at the very least, considered, pets, if not part of the family. But they don't get that much benefit, and it's really awful. And I think it's even harder with farm animals and horses as opposed to dogs and cats because at least dogs and cats have the option of living inside, so they get treated a little bit differently. But so this little girl you took in. Give me an idea of how much it's going to cost you just for the intake and the vetting and, getting her feet taken care of with your farrier, with Isaiah, and, getting her to the point where she's going to be able to function as a horse.
We're $750 in already in 4 days.
Oh, my God.
And that's not counting feed. We had her x-rayed, had her shots, and then Ishmael did the trim for us. So like I say, she's been here less than a week and we're already in $750.
Well, you're amazing, and that's what this wonderful farm raising event is going to be today. The McConathy Farm is located just on the other side of Lexington from Louisville. It took me about an hour and 10 minutes to get here, but I was flying, and because I was so excited about getting here. And it's a beautiful area. I mean, it's worth the drive just to be able to get out and enjoy the beautiful nature of Kentucky with all the horse farms that are along the way. It breaks my heart to see animals that are left unattended, unfed, unvetted, and it surprises me that the authorities don't take a little bit more notice and step in a little bit earlier. Is it harder to get emergency services for horses than it is for dogs, David?
They're actually changing the laws, and in the last 6 months there's been a lot of difference in the laws that they're starting now to criminal charges can be brought against abandonment, neglect, abuse.
Yep.
And I mean, it's only took 100 years, but we're a lot closer than we was.
Yeah.
Because this is only 10 of the horses we got. We've got 44 horses on hand.
Where are they?
We got them on this farm. We got 3 different farms.
Oh my gosh.
Lisa and I's personal farm. We've got 8 or 10 horses there. We got 10 horses.
Wow, Bertha, that's a lot of horses, man. I'll tell
There's a
you.
lot of, and there's minis.
And then we got 3 males, but you'll see them. They're back
I
there in the
love
back.
them. I raised those.
And
Yeah.
a rescue goat. And
We got a
rescue
goat.
mini pig.
Goat and pig. That's
And a pig.
awesome.
Friends.
We've rescued rabbits.
Oh my gosh. You
We
guys
don't
have,
say no to nobody.
yeah, you've done a great job. Let's walk over and see what's going on inside because I think that the barn always interests me. I'm thinking, oh, hey, Brick Marlin just tuned in. Hey, how you doing? Sierra Harris. Hi, Ruby. Nice to see you, too. Melody Stacy, glad you're here. Cassie Simons, there from Washington, D.C. Jenny Chappell. You guys are wonderful to tune in this afternoon. Since you spent the morning with me doing the aviation thing, I thought you'd like to spend the afternoon with me doing the horse farm thing. I'm in Lexington at the McConathy Farm, and they're giving me a tour of the wonderful things that they do, and I'm very excited about the fact that this place is here. I'm loving hearing about the fact that all these wonderful animals are being saved and being farriered just like the pros do with Isaiah there. We're selling cookies, we're selling all kinds of fun stuff to eat.
barbecue.
I'm going to get a hot dog. I don't even eat hot dogs except if I'm at an event like this, but what a cool place. Look at this.
We've actually got a lot of stuff in here just for today. Lights. Most of the time it is a working barn. We've got full care horses that come in every day, go out at night.
Nice.
So we're using all the stalls today for a lot of the horses that didn't come this morning for the show and have left.
Hi, baby. Yeah, tell me how the show went. I wish I could have seen
Superman.
it. Hi, Superman. How are you,
He's
buddy?
one of our boarded horses.
Uh-huh.
His owner
Hi, buddy.
actually lives on the farm in one of our tenant houses over off Athens.
I love it.
She's a girl that moved from Minnesota down here. Got her equine degree. She's farm manager here, so she moved in, rented our tenant house, and
Awesome.
her horse stays with her.
How perfect is that?
So it's really lucky.
How perfect is that?
I don't think we got nobody. I think the rest of us.
Everybody's
We
out.
can go around the corner and we can see the
Yeah.
minis.
Yeah, let's go out and see the minis. I love it. There's nothing like
With UK students instead of
UK?
horse girls,
Yeah.
and they will bring their horses down and trailer them down while they're at UK, and we will board a lot, and they help us train and stuff during the semesters.
That's fantastic. I love it. He's turning down the music, but I'm thinking I want the music to stay up. Where'd you get that?
It's like the old school
I,
pocket popsicle.
I love that.
I
That's
know.
so cute. You guys are just doing all kinds of things I love to do. Look at the babies. Oh my goodness. Hey, babes. I raised miniature horses when I was a kid.
Now they've got a little paint on them because they were our painting ponies.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
That's Barbie.
Come
Or
here, Barbie.
Barbara.
Come here, Barbara.
Folks, pony.
Hi, Barbara. You'd love Strider. My friend
That is
Tracy
actually-
Sprouse
that's
has them
actually,
too.
That's mine.
That's Bertha's baby.
Hi,
right here.
baby. This is Bertha's baby. Hi,
That's my
baby.
baby.
You
That's
don't
Barbie.
You don't know nothing about birthing no babies, do you?
We actually brought
Hi.
Barbie in as
Hi,
a
Barbie.
rescue.
Hi,
She was
Barbie.
on owner surrender rescue.
Aw.
And she was
God.
very heavy. So we put her in a dry lot, which this is not where they stay. This was just for today for the ponies.
Yes.
And we noticed she just kept
Hey,
getting
babe.
bigger and
Yeah.
bigger.
Oh
and
my
bigger.
God! Until.
Until this little one that's standing beside her now,
Aw.
that is her son.
What a dolly.
That's little man Luke.
Little man Luke.
And he was tiny.
Was he
actually
really?
a dummy foal when he
Oh.
was born, and we nursed him back to health, got her back to health.
Oh,
and-
look at that little stinker. He's getting nibbled on.
Yeah,
He has no idea. Wait a minute, that was from above.
I tell you, I know he's just like, there's something good under there.
and these two horses here are from some friends of ours. They come out and did a.
Hey, Doc,
Girl.
how you doing, buddy?
That is. Which one is
It says
that?
Doc Holiday.
That's
Yeah,
Doc Holiday.
I love it.
He's a 12 or 15-year-old gelding.
Awesome.
He's a quarter horse.
Awesome.
And the girls ride rodeo with him. He does barrels and poles.
Nice.
And she's hiding. She's in the next stall.
She was the one who came over and nipped
Yeah,
the top
yeah,
of the
she's-
paint pony.
Yeah, she got a hold of the little Luke there.
Tell me about the paint. What did you guys do?
Okay, it was for the kids.
Yeah,
It's called Paint the Ponies.
that is too
They
funny.
come in, they put their handprints on them, and they looked pretty good a couple hours ago. But I think the heat and the ponies they're actually out here tussling a while ago, so now
Oh.
they've got hot and it's just ran all over them.
Now, who's that white beauty?
That is Miss Blueberry.
She's gorgeous.
She is a rescue.
Yep.
She had been foundered and neglected.
Aw.
We brought her back in. Lisa, she was actually on our farm back probably 15 years ago as a boarded horse.
Oh, wow.
The owners took her, and then the little girl lost interest, so they just totally pretty much abandoned her.
Jeez.
So we had to get her in, and she had foundered. So we ride her every once in a while. Very little, because she's still tender. Her feet
Yeah.
are very tender.
I bet.
So she's just for everybody to love on.
Explain for the benefit of those who don't have any clue what foundering means, how it affects their feet and the rest of them.
Well, like I say, the main source to a horse is their feet.
Mm-hmm.
And what a founder is, it causes all the tissue to grow into their ligaments and into their coffin bone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called a rotation.
Yep.
And it's like if you can imagine bending your fingernail all the way backwards and trying to walk on it.
Mm-hmm.
So when the coffin bone starts to turn up, that's how painful it is for them to walk. And they can't hardly move around, and it's a horrible. A lot of horses do not recover from it.
Yeah.
The little paint back here, a little bitty paint pony, she has foundered 2 or 3 times. And we've got her in,
Gosh.
and I mean, they literally eat a flake of hay a day. That's
Wow.
all they can eat because they can get fat on air.
Aw.
Every calorie they eat goes straight back down into their founder system.
Oh, isn't that amazing? Well, thank God you're here to take care of them.
We love
What's the process that you have to go through to get a horse recovered from foundering?
A lot of time and
A lot of time and
patience,
effort.
and it's not. It's probably only a 3 or 4% rate that you can get one back to rideable shape and full horse. Because I mean, to get them sound again, full, I don't know of too many that you can do that to once they founder.
Oh, it breaks my heart.
Some of them,
But we make
Come
companion
here, Bertha.
horses out of them.
Come here, Bertha.
some
Come on
of
up
them
here.
are permanent now. Yeah, some of them
Yeah.
are permanent now on the farm.
They stay here. They'll stay
They
here the
won't
rest of
be
their life.
adopted out, like Miss Blueberry.
She's here for the
She's here.
She's here to her last days.
Barbie is here. She's down here rather than at our little farm because she's our spokeshorse. So
She's
She needs
adorable.
to stay in Lexington, and
Yeah.
she's very intent on what you're doing.
Tell me about the other farms, Bertha and David.
We've got land across the road.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Got
three. We
horses.
have 3 different farms.
Yes.
On this road.
All on this road.
All on this road. And
How
then we
many
have
total acreage do you think is
total
it?
acres altogether? We have a little over 68 acres.
Excellent, excellent.
And then there's the farm on.
And then we have the farm that in 8th and Boonesboro Road.
Wow,
It's 28 acres.
very cool.
We have 12 horses or 10 horses on it. But I mean, we're very fortunate. We got great neighbors. Everybody out here, I mean, they help us take care of the horses.
That's beautiful.
It is a group effort. It's a lot of people say horse rescue, they think of me and Lisa. It ain't us.
No,
We're-
because
we're-
you
we're
got the
blessed-
greatest
we're blessed
spokeswoman
with
in the world
Bertha.
right here.
Thank you.
We're blessed with Bertha, and we're
you.
blessed with so many volunteers.
Yeah,
because we
I
couldn't do
bet.
it without them.
You can't do it without them.
We are a 501c3
It's a 501c3
nonprofit.
Yes.
Nonprofit. and
There
I mean,
is
And donations are welcome, folks.
donations
Yes.
are totally welcome because I can tell you a lot of it comes out of the volunteers' pockets, out of
Yep.
David and Lisa's
Yep.
personal checking account because horses have to be fed, horses have to be medicated. It doesn't matter if there's money in the checking account of the rescue. They have to be fed.
Well, and the biggest problem is that you're not dealing with healthy animals once they come in
not-
here. You
we're not
got a
healthy
lot
when
of
we get
vetting. That's
Correct.
right.
and like I say, in the weather.
Yeah.
Everybody has been in Kentucky for the last month.
Yeah.
Knows we have had no rain.
Yep.
So that means our grass is not growing. You can look at our pastures.
Yep.
They're brown.
Yep.
That
Not-
means
not
we're feeding
good.
hay. We've been feeding hay already for 3 weeks.
Yep.
And right now the going price of hays for good hay that we feed,
Alfalfa.
$6.50. We do not feed straight alfalfa because it's too strong, too
Yeah.
much protein. It hurts the horses' bellies.
For their bellies,
especially
yeah.
when they're sick.
Yeah.
We feed a Timothy orchard grass mix.
Okay.
But it's $6.50 a square bale. And
Wow.
if you buy round bales, it's 40 bucks, 50 bucks a round bale.
So how many round bales do you go through a week?
During full feeding season, we'll go through 15 round bales a week.
God in heaven.
And then on the square bales, the horses eating square bales, they'll eat 1 to 1.5 square bales per horse per day.
Oh, wow.
And then you're also talking a gallon of feed a day.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the feed that we feed is Purina Senior Feed. It's got the most nutrients in it.
Is
And
it
it's $24 a bag.
is it a lot of oats?
No.
No. What is it? What is it
We use
comprised
a,
of?
We use a general, it's called a sweet feed mix, but it's actually just pellets with protein, corn. We don't feed very much oats. You see a lot of people think of oats, they think of horses. Oats goes to a lot of the performance horses. A lot of your
Sure.
thoroughbreds,
Sure.
a lot of your full-fledged rodeo horses eat
Yep,
oats.
yep.
It's very high in calories
Yep.
and it burns too quick. The
Gotcha.
feed we feed, it'll hold their stomachs a little bit longer. And we feed mostly time during the winter, we'll feed 2 times a day, morning
Amazing.
and night, but we give a bigger portion at night
Yeah.
because it stays in their system
Yeah.
and keeps them warm.
Hold them over.
Hold them
Give
over
them a
the
good
morning
night's
time.
sleep. Just like going to bed on a full stomach with your two-legged people,
Exactly.
as opposed to our four-legged people. Well, Luke and Barbie are absolutely precious. How old is Luke?
Luke is 3, 4.
4 years old.
Let me think.
I think he'll be 4 in April.
He'll be 4 in April.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
When Barbie came in, again, she was pregnant. There were 7 horses total,
Wow.
7 mares that came in. One of them was a mini, which was Barbie. There were 5 mares that were pregnant.
Oh
We
gosh.
knew one. So I think all have been, we've got a
We
pretty
actually-
strict contract
Yeah.
adoption process.
I bet you do.
And our horses that are adopted out, if the people that adopt them cannot take care of them, It's written in our contract that the horses do come back to this rescue.
Absolutely.
They are. We do put chips in them. All our
Oh,
horses are
good,
microchipped.
good. So you know where they are, that's
We
for
know
sure.
where they're at. And we've got like a 99.9% success rate.
That's fabulous. Well, you must vet them very carefully. You must check those
My
people
wife's
out.
better than the FBI.
Yes, she is excellent.
I love that. Let's walk over here a little bit and just show you for an example. That's the size of a rolled bale of hay. How much did we say that cost us, David?
This hay here would be $45 a roll.
$45 a roll. And how many of those are we going to feed a week in full feeding season?
15 to 20.
Okay, so who does the math? 45 times 15 a week is a big amount of money.
About $800.
About $800 a week, and then these little square bales are about $7.
$7 a piece.
And how many of those are you feeding a day?
Each horse, if they're on square bales, they'll get a bale to a bale and a half a day. So if you got 20 horses
Yeah.
on a bale of hay a day, $140 a day.
Jeez Louise, it's just absolutely
And
unbelievable.
we got horses in the other pastures. Most of them are probably looking for shade trees.
They absolutely are looking for shade trees because it's a nice warm day. It's not too hot, but I guess you guys have had a heck of a summer here with all this
Yeah,
heat.
but this is a really nice day for us. 'Cause
I guess.
last week we were topping 97, 98 every day.
Dear Lord, I tell you. Well, I think you got it a little bit worse than Louisville actually did too.
Right.
So are these some more of our rescues down here?
No, these horses to the left are actually boarded horses.
Oh, great. Well, I
They're
guess the
both-
boarding
they're both-
helps to pay a little bit for the
Exactly.
rescue, right?
Yes, it does.
That's excellent.
These are actually retired horses. The owners rode them and showed them.
Aw.
They're both quarter horses.
Yeah.
They've retired them, and the lady's name's Pat. She does what they call Liberty now.
Yeah.
They basically get out in the arena,
Mhm.
take the horse off the lead line, and she uses Pirelli sticks.
Lovely.
Has the horse follow her around. The horse does all these tricks.
Yes.
It's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, and tell us about the guys who are down here.
The ones on the right, these are all rescues that have been adopted.
Wow.
And the people liked it here so much after adopting, they chose to stay here. They
They're
chose to
boarding.
board here.
That's awesome. What a great way to pay back the favor.
Right.
You save them, you get them going, you get them adopted, and then they
They get to come back and end up
come
helping
back
us.
and end up helping you, which is really cool. I love that. I think somebody might be coming now.
Come here. Come here, girls. Come here, girls. Well, they've been rode today.
They're trying to stay away so they don't have to work any harder.
Exactly.
That's
They've
the
been
whole
rode
key.
Today. They've had to work a little bit, and they're like, nah, we ain't coming up there.
Well, they're
Tricky as like.
absolutely adorable and so sweet. So tell me something. How can we contribute to you guys? Do you like to do the Facebook contributions? Do you prefer contributions that go straight to your website? How are we going to do that, Bertha? Because I want to give people an opportunity to know how to
If they
give
will
to you.
Visit our web Facebook page, McConathy Farm Rescue. We have it set up for PayPal. You can send us a check. We will send you the tax donation
Very
letter.
good. Very good.
You know, like I said, we are a 501c3 charity.
Yep.
You see a lot of people claim to be horse rescues.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
And it makes people like us that work 24 hours a day.
Ready to scream.
Yeah. Because, I mean, people say, I'm not going to donate to you. I donated to this horse group last week, and then I seen them in Florida on vacation.
Yeah.
And
When was the last time you went to Florida on vacation, David? 10 years ago?
7 years ago.
7 years ago? That was before the horse farm got really going, rolling
Oh, that's
strong.
When, well, it's when we had great people. Let me- and our
Did you
vacation,
give them
by
a
the way,
week
was-
off?
Our vacation was 3 days.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
oh my God, 3 days.
But
one of the things that we are proud of,
Yeah.
we are now a Kentucky Proud farm.
member, Kentucky Proud Farm
I
member.
can't remember the exact term,
Terminology.
but it's
We are recognized by the state of Kentucky as being
yes.
Kentucky Proud.
Well, I
it's
think
like a
that's lovely.
visitation. It's like a destination.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
That's someplace that I guess what they'll probably do is they'll put you in the tourism book and stuff,
Yes.
Exactly.
and let people know that this is a good place to come that represents Kentucky.
That thing brought up a good point. We're very, as of this, we did a little bit of it last year with the Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh,
This year,
good.
we did a whole lot. We did the parades with the Wounded Warriors. We
Love
got
it. Thank
Horses
you.
for Heroes,
Thank you.
which is a VA group here in Lexington. And it's just, they love the horses as
Yes.
much as we do. That's
Oh.
Zena.
Somebody's-
She's a rescue.
Zena, I know somebody named Xena. And then, of course, there's always the warrior princess.
That is her.
Hi,
She
Xena.
gets her name very honest.
How are you, beautiful? You want to come say hi to me? Hi, sweetheart. What a beautiful girl
Xena
you
is
are.
actually, she's adopted.
You're adorable.
She's
Oh,
been
I love
adopted,
you.
but Xena's actually going, she's going to go to school.
What's she going to go to school for?
We're going to do some
Daddy?
discipline lessons, and she's just now old enough to break.
She's tiny.
Yep.
How old is she?
She's 2.5 years old.
Oh.
So they're gonna break her and try to make like a 4-H pony out of her.
Well, you know what? 4-H is a great program. I'm so glad
Mm-hmm.
that she's going to be doing something valuable to once again help with the instruction with children. That's fantastic. Xena, good job, baby doll.
She's a handful.
Well, I tell you what, this has just been a fabulous opportunity to show off the McConathy
Well, I want
farm.
to say thank you for coming.
I am so glad I did. This is the best kind of day for me. Bertha, you're a sweetheart. Thank you for letting me know that I could come down here, and let me know when you're going to do more events.
You're welcome anytime. We're actually the McConathy Farm Rescue. We have a lot of volunteers that will go out to Camp Nelson, and we place wreaths at Christmas on the soldiers'
How beautiful.
headstones
Beautiful.
with the national group. We also will be in the Veterans Day Parade here in Lexington.
Excellent.
Also, at the VA 5K at the Lexington VA on Leestown Road.
We take the
our
I will
minis.
not be
minis.
running that. I will be watching from afar.
We don't either.
There's
We
no
take it.
5K in me.
But you take the minis on all
We
these
take
things.
the minis, and the hospital patients absolutely love it. And
bet.
the runners love the minis. The soldiers out there, they think they're the best thing ever.
That's awesome. Well, listen, thank you guys, Bertha and David and Lisa, who's back up at the farm running the big tent. Thank you to all of our beautiful horses, and thank God you've been rescued by a wonderful family group. And if you guys want to contribute, please feel free to look at my Facebook page, because I'm going to post the address, but you can go to the McConathy Farm. That's one way to do it. They're on Facebook. There's a website, and there's many, many ways to contribute. And if you live in the Lexington area and you'd like to contribute by coming out and volunteering, I'm sure that they would be happy to accept that as well. So thank you so much. Thanks so much, David.
Thank you so much.
Have
It was
a
very nice meeting you.
wonderful day. Great to meet you too.
Come out when
Appreciate
you can
you.
spend more time.
Absolutely.